Today I want to talk about a very fun topic, seasonal depression. Woo! This is going to be more of a sit-down chatty type of video, so let's get started. If you don't know what seasonal depression is, basically when a season comes, for most people it's winter, for me it's winter, you'll have depressive symptoms. You'll experience depression during the winter season. Some people it's the summer season, but for the majority it's winter, which is why I'm making this video in January. In fall, I was looking forward to the holidays for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween and New Year's, but now that all of that's over, you're just kind of stuck, not having anything to look forward to for months. So I guess, what is seasonal depression? Well, its official name is seasonal affective disorder. I believe it's in the DSM-5. If you think you have seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder, you probably should go see someone. I should just put a disclaimer. I'm 20, literally not qualified to talk about anything. I have not actually been diagnosed with seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder, and I'm not saying self-diagnosis is something you should be doing. For me, I have all of the symptoms. I just haven't went in to see anybody, so I'm not going to say I have seasonal affective disorder, but I will say that I am very negatively affected by winter. If you are similar, maybe you haven't been diagnosed with SAD, which is the acronym for seasonal affective disorder, but you think you experience some, we'll say, winter blues, but you can still take information from this video. I should also point out, none of these are cures for seasonal depression. This is not very serious, it's just some tips. I keep saying that, but I don't want anyone to be commenting that this is not backed up by science. I know, I'm 20, I've experienced it, here's some tips from me personally. Okay, so in 2020, I opened a journal and I made my first entry into it. This is what it looks like. Isn't it so pretty? And I talked about seasonal affective disorder. I wrote down things that really helped me with it. So I'm just gonna go through some of those with you guys. So in 2020, I didn't realize what I was experiencing was probably seasonal affective disorder, but I realized that it would come every winter. So in this journal entry, I just said, this whole day I felt very out of it, spacey, lightheaded, foggy, and hazy. And that really sums up how I feel every year. If you imagine static, that's how I felt. And that's how I feel in winter. I just feel like static. I really hope next year I deal with this less, but here are some reminders or tips just in case I do. So 1, start your day right. If you sleep in late and then go on your phone for 3 hours, you're going to feel like crap. A symptom of seasonal affective disorder is oversleeping, and I have realized that I can't do that and feel good the next day. My body needs about 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night to feel good, to feel refreshed and energized. The issue is in winter, I get tired at 7 at night and I could go to bed at 7. Last night I actually fell asleep at 8 or 9 accidentally. I just get very tired very early in the day. So if you are similar, you get very tired very early in the day, go to bed early, but set your alarm so you get the sleep you need but don't oversleep. So try that, and then, like I said, starting your day right. So I still wake up and go on my phone, but I don't lay there for 3 hours. When I wrote this journal entry, I would literally lay there for 3 hours, just be on my phone, scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, anything, watching YouTube, which is fine, but not for that long. Even now, I limit myself about an hour max is what I allow myself to do, just to wake up in the morning, which honestly still isn't very good, but it's better. It's better than it was. So try not to go on your phone for too long in the morning. Maybe set a timer and then set an alarm so you can get up early in the morning if you like to go to bed early so you don't oversleep. Okay, number 2, drink a lot or I tried to say water and a lot at the same time. Drink water, a lot of it. Okay. I said you can't only drink coffee and expect to feel good. When I was writing this, I would only drink coffee because I needed that energy boost. I felt so tired and so out of it that I would just drink insane amount of caffeine. It would work for a bit in the morning, but I would crash and then I'd try to drink more, but it just wouldn't do much for me. Drinking water is honestly, you hear it all the time, but it is one of the best things you can do for your body. Take a sip of water right now, go do it. Pause the video, come back, get some water. One way I started to drink more water was by buying a 40-ounce water bottle. I think I got it at TJ Maxx for like $15, and I just carried that with me everywhere. It really helped. I drank a lot more than I was. If I just always have water on hand, I tend to always drink it. So make sure you have water near you. Okay, number 3, I said get some sun. I don't care if it's cold out, you need to get in the sun for a little bit. This is really important to me, to get out in the sunlight, and I think that is the main reason my mood goes up in summer, is because I'm always out in the sun. I'm always laying out. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the warmth, the vitamin D. I don't really know. The sun just makes me happy. Even in winter, when it's very cold out, it's still good to get outside and to get in the sun. It's not always possible to do that. Like today, it's very overcast. The only light, I do have a window in my bedroom, but like little to no light is coming through it because it is so overcast outside. So the only light that you're seeing in this is from my filming light. That is right there. Whenever you can, take advantage of the sun if it's outside. 4, take a walk or do some sort of exercise. You'll feel a little bit better. Some people really feel good after they get like a really good workout in. I like work extra hard, like in the gym. I just come home and I feel so tired and I just lay down all day. It's not great. So get some form of exercise. For me, I love to walk. I love walking. Walking is like one of the best things I can do, or at least just dance around your room to music. Just getting up out of bed, up off the couch, up out of my chair, and doing something fun. If you have a gym membership, go to the gym, just go on the treadmill and watch YouTube for an hour. I've done that. If you're at home and it's cold outside, do one of those walking exercises. If you just search walking exercise on YouTube, you'll find a bunch of videos. Those are fun. And just put on some music and just walk for like 30 minutes. You know, do the workout. You'll feel a lot better afterwards with just some light cardio. Okay, 5, make sure you do basic hygiene. Take a shower, brush your teeth, brush your hair, lotion, and skincare. Do your makeup if you want to. Okay, when I wrote this, I had a problem getting out of bed and just taking a shower. Yeah, just taking care of yourself is so important. So I hate to have greasy hair. I hate it. So making sure my hair is never greasy in the winter really helps me. Brushing my teeth in the morning. It sounds simple, but do it. Brush your hair, do your hair. Just getting ready, even in ways that's not necessarily necessary. So I said brush your hair, but also do your hair. Do a cute blah blah. Do a cute hairstyle even if you're not going to be leaving the house. Do your makeup even if you're not going to be leaving the house. Like, I did green eyeshadow. And what about it? It makes me feel good. In winter, I tend not to go many places. So get ready anyway. Put on something cute. Do your hair, do your makeup, even if you're not going to go out anywhere. I get so much joy out of expressing myself through my hair, my makeup, and my clothes. And when I'm not doing that for an extended period of time, like for 3 months, it doesn't feel good to me. My appearance is one of the ways I am creative, and if I can't be creative, it just wears on me after a certain amount of time. Okay, number 6. I know how easy it is to get stuck in your head, but you need to get out of it. Put on some music, clean something, or do something creative. That's why I'm writing right now. It gets me out of my head and it works. Okay, so I daydream. I daydream a lot. I'm sure you've seen that trend on TikTok where it's like the maladaptive daydreaming and all of that. Now, I'm not saying I have maladaptive daydreaming or anything, but I'm saying that hours would go by of me staring at my wall because I was just lost in my own head, lost in my daydreams, lost in plans, thinking and daydreaming, and I couldn't really get out of it. So, for example, I'd be trying to write a paper, and then I would just stare at my wall and 3 hours go by, I look down, and I have not wrote anything for the last 3 hours. And what sucks about this is that it's hard to get out of it. For me at least, I don't know why this is, but I would like try to write, but I'm just not all mentally present. I can be just off in some other mental place and not here doing what I need to do. And that just contributes to the fogginess and the haziness I feel in winter, and it's not good. So get out of your own head. Like I said, listen to music, clean, or do something creative. 7 is to eat something. If you go all day without eating, you will be super low on energy. Besides, you are probably hungry. Don't think about the weight or the calories. If your clothes still fit, your weight is fine. This was to me personally, so I'm not a dietitian. If your clothes still fit, your weight is fine. Don't take that and apply it to literally every situation and then call me a horrible person for saying that. That was just for me personally. It's kind of funny because this was 2 years ago and I was super focused in on the calories and I didn't want to gain weight. And so I was under eating sometimes, which can be a symptom of seasonal affective disorder. Next winter, I overate. I overate a lot. I gained about 10 pounds in a month. I think I gained it in January or February. You really need that balance. Eat in moderation. Eat, but don't overeat. Don't undereat. If you really need to, count your calories so you make sure you're reaching them, or making sure that you're not going over them all the time. So what I want to add to this tip that me 2 years ago didn't really understand is that eating healthy energizes me. Eat a salad, even though it doesn't sound appetizing. A salad does not sound good, but I eat a salad and I feel good. Or I eat fruit and I feel good. I don't have to be eating sandwiches and ravioli and spaghetti and Alfredo, even though just saying that is making me hungry. Try to eat fresh foods and eat foods that are good for you. It will energize you. All right, and number 8 is to talk to somebody. Sometimes, like I said, it's easy to get in my own head. So being around other people can be helpful. If you can't in person, then FaceTime someone, call someone. Interacting with others is a good thing. I think for me, in seasonal depression, I tend to just bunker down in my room and wait out the winter. It's like I hibernate. That's not a good thing. Don't hibernate. We need human interaction. You don't need a ton. Don't go out and just hang out with tons of people every day. That's exhausting. Talk to some people at least once a day. Talk to somebody. If you live alone, talk to somebody on the phone. Call your parents, call a friend, call your grandparents. Just talk to someone. Human interaction is something we need. It will make your winter more enjoyable if you have people you can talk to. She suffers from seasonal affective disorder, and I emailed her right after I wrote that journal entry, and I wrote down what she said. I asked for some tips. She said that she hasn't found a cure, but there are things she does that helps her. Keep the lights in the house on bright. This is important. Don't sit in the dark. It gets dark out so early. Don't sit in the dark. That's not going to do you any good. Exercise and don't sit for too long. Like I said, you need to get up. You need to move. Try not to lay in bed for 3 hours on your phone. Go walk, dance around your room, do something. She said eat well, not just eating foods that make you feel good, but eat foods that are good for you. Give in to needing more sleep. This probably depends on who you are. If you feel like you need more sleep, like she does, she needs more sleep, then get more sleep. But if you're like me and when you oversleep you just feel yucky, set an alarm. Let yourself go to bed early, but set an alarm for in the morning so you don't oversleep. Connect with positive people in person, phone, FaceTime, Zoom, or email. She brought up a really good point. I just said to talk to people. I've noticed that helps me. She said specifically positive people, which yes, I did learn last year that speaking to positive people is good and negative people drains you and can make you feel worse. Watch funny movies. Get out of your head. Watch funny movies. Laugh a little. It's good for you. Meditate, which isn't something I really tried, but I've heard it helped a lot of people. So maybe try meditating. She said maybe try vitamin D. Those are the tips I have and tips from my grandma. Apparently, I didn't know I'd be adding those in. If you have any more tips, leave them in the comments. Let's help everybody here. And for that, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.